On this very day, I went to work. The kind of work I do, I usually walk around the street. I attend to service users, clients. I'm a caregiver. So I met these girls. I think they are six in number. Beautiful kids. Usually, I meet some of them. They ask me, "Where are you from?" They interact with me. Maybe because my face is becoming familiar in their environment and we are in the summer period. Their parents allow them to go to the playground to play around the street and all that. So in one of these occasions, I think that was days ago, last week or so, I met some of them approached me. They were six in number. Yes. All girls, so I thought. So when they came to me, they were like, "Are you a woman? Are you a girl?" I turned and said, "Hi." I turned, "Hi, how are you?" She said, "Are you a girl?" I looked at her. I said, "I'm a woman actually. I've grown past being a girl. I'm a woman." They said, "Okay." She said, "Okay." So the other one said, "I'm a girl." I said, "Wow, you're beautiful." The other one said, "I'm a girl too." Was one said, "I'm a trans." I turned and looked at her. "You're a trans?" She said, "Yes, that she's a trans." The little one, I think I later asked that one her age. She said she's 5 years old. The little one said, yes, that she keeps saying she's a trans. That what does that mean? I looked at her. I'm not in a position to explain those things to you. People are kids. So I turned, I looked at her. I said, "I don't know. Maybe that's what she is." We continued. They still followed me. I walked past them. They followed me back. So along the line of our discussion, I asked them their age. This one said she's six. This one, the little one was 5. Then the eldest among them said she's going to be 7 in 2 months' time. I said, "Okay, you people are all kids and you're so beautiful." So one very inquisitive one was actually very rude, but I didn't pay attention to that one. Then a very inquisitive one asked me, "Are you seeing your period?" I turned and looked at her. I said, "What did you say?" He said, "Are you seeing your period? Have you started seeing your period?" I said, "What do you mean by period?" To know if they know exactly what they are saying. Because for me, these kids, they are kids. She said, "Menstrual flow." I said, "Wow, okay." I didn't bother asking where she heard that from because we're in the Western world. Things are being taught to these children. In fact, there was this occasion in one of our WhatsApp group that mothers were complaining. A mother came out to ask if other mothers are going through what she was going through, that the school sent some memo to her to acknowledge if her child, her girl child, her 5-year-old daughter was going to be in a class where they'll be teaching them sex education. So it sounded absurd to her. So she wanted to find out if other people are equally getting such memos from the schools their kids are in. And she found out that she was not the only one. So what am I driving at? These things are being taught to these children. So it wasn't really a shock to me. Okay. So I told them yes, but I'm not in a position to discuss this with you. I left them. These kids still followed me. So one asked that same inquisitive ones asked me that what color is the period. Now I know that yes, they are being taught, but I don't think they were really because these children are kids, for crying out loud. They're not supposed to be bothered by this kind of things. When we were growing up, we don't know these things. We're not bothered about these things, but the world has changed. We are in a digital world. They grow faster these days. That's what some mothers are yet to understand, and that's why I'm making this video. your children entirely, they have questions. Then why am I making this video is that when they asked me what's the color of the period, I told them I cannot discuss that with you. Why don't you go back and ask your mom? That was where the whole thing started. One said, no, I can't discuss that with my mom. I said, why? She said no, that she doesn't feel comfortable. These children are very outspoken. She said she doesn't feel comfortable discussing that with their mom. I said, okay, what about you? Go to your mom. She will tell you. She's in a better position to discuss that with you. That one said, no, my mom is barely at home, and when anytime she comes home, she is tired. She doesn't have time for us to have such conversation. The other one said that she doesn't have a mom, that she stays with her dad. I said, do you have aunties? I was trying to find out why they can't discuss that with their family. And that was the reply I got. So mothers, please, these kids have questions. If we use the way that we grew up, how we are being taught serially. I can remember 5 years, 6 years, when I was 5 years or 6 years old, I don't know what these things are. We are not being taught, we are not being burdened with adulthood at that age. They are still too tender. Imagine your child, a 5 year old, a 6 years old girl child, asking you these questions. You think they don't know? They know. They know all these things. They are being exposed to these things. Okay, even if you don't endorse the memo, you don't sign, you don't give them approval for your child to be in class for these things to be taught at that tender age. Believe me that those that their parents endorses to be in that class, once the class is over, your kids will still go back to them to ask them what is being taught or what was said to them. And definitely they will get all the gist. Be close to your children. These children have questions. And you cannot get those questions out if you're not friends to them. I know that there's a lot going on in your lives. You have your jobs, you have the family to take care of, but pay attention to your girl children, especially. Why I'm saying this is because of this experience that I have, and maybe because I am a woman. Pay attention to your girl children. It's no longer the way it used to be during our own time. They are being exposed to lots of things and they have questions.